We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Jacob Amaya. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Set to go now, Brendan Lau, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
3-0 now. Lamet is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Patty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Lau aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So digging in now, Max Muncy. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Pitch on the way. And this is low, ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. At the plate, Greg Garcia. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. One out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Tommy Pham. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Lifted in the air out to right. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Miguel Sano. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Dom Nunez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ryan.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Here's Juan Lagares. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. Chopped toward the second baseman, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2.
We got 3 balls.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Into the box, Jacob Amaya, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah,
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. There is Dozier. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Settling in now, Brandon Lau. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch. He is looked at for the first strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
In there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here with the base open. He does.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Torres, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Machado is there, and he's safe on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
now batting, Will Myers, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Close, but just off the outside corner. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Goodbye home run. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Flyers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
That's Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball one.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Two and 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 and 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
Come on, Bueller, get back in the zone.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Muncy.
Come on, Muncy.
And that
Thank God we're out of the 3rd inning.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere.
Yo, buddy, cheer up. Your team just got 2 runs on the board. Cheer up, man.
And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
For what?
During the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more tires, or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up is Max Muncy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
That's outside.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far.
That was a good pitch. What the fuck's and now you should have been swinging at those ones.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to
Get out, get out, get out. Let's go. Let's go.
A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls.
Good eye, good eye. Way to watch that ball go by.
Offenses are taking advantage.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Chased out of the zone for strike one. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball well outside.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The pitch, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Ready for another chance? Walker Buehler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and LA's taking a 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. walked him up. Sano has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman,
Brian Dozier at the plate, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Now a hard liner. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Meadows is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
now batting, center fielder,
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's it.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob Amaya. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
There you go, Jacob Amaya. I've been waiting for these home runs to continue to pick up.
And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he'd get
Say.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And one
good eye, good eye. Way to watch that ball go by.
Double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
I honestly that lefty that they have warming up in the bullpen right now.
1-1. This is pulled into right. Myers is there, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. In his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit back up the middle. Dozier has it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Digging in, Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On its way is pitch number 75. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open.
Good pitch, good location.
Try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Tough pitch to try to lay off of. I agree with that.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 LA. Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Oh, wonder where that miss blew. Come on, that looked good. That really looked good.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted in the air to right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Fernando Tatis Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tatis is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Matt Strahm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Matt.
Set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first base.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
I got step 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Miguel Sano. He swings and grounds it to short. He's right there. Dozier over to Hosmer. A double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains 5-2. next to the plate for the Padres, Greg Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1 the count. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 5-2. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen.
I would be surprised if they let Walker Buehler pitch more than 8 innings in this game due to his pitch count. Well, I see his pitch count right now. I believe he will pitch only 7 innings, and then top of the 8th inning, someone will be warmed up.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right
At least I'm
center
helping.
field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
I'd be really surprised if he stays all 9 innings.
Jacob Amaya will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here it comes.
Oh!
Him a bit that time as it's belted out.
Is that his third one? Yes, it is. Let's go. Okay, maybe with a 4-run lead. Beeler should stay in all 9 innings. Just saying.
It's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
My only question is, Jacob Amaya, what the fuck did it take till this day in San Diego for you to get a hat trick?
Well, if you had told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to
because
get
only
3
one of
home
your
runs tonight,
6 home runs have come
dreaming.
from.
Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Los Angeles, and the rest of them have come on the road.
Stepping in now, Brendan Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Standing in, Austin Meadows hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
And now pitch on the way. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Friars 2. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
second baseman,
Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is foul right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah.
Takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Torres will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
4-1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. Striding in, Austin Hedges. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Josh Naylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres. Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Greg Garcia. Hey now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner. There's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 6-2. Luis Perdomo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to the right side. Hosmer has it. And that's the second out. So stepping in, Walker Buehler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Trevor May is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
65, Trevor May.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute. 2 out, 1 out. 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 2 out, 1 out.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Torres at the bag. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. San Diego down to their final strike. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers shortstop, number 79, launched 3 solo home runs as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 6-2. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. James Pazos got his second W of the season, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 7-4. Frankie Montas earned win number 7 this season as the Athletics took care of their Cross Bay rival Giants 8-5. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Pirates took care of the Braves 4-2. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-0. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 8-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-4. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 7-2. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-5. Xander Bogaerts plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 10-2. Byron Buxton had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading Minnesota past the Royals 8-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Michael Fulmer never left the mound until it was over as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 6-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the AL. The Mariners only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-1. Carlos Correa had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Stros past the Phillies 13-1. He has now hit safely in 15 straight games. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.